What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I'm LotusAsakura, the one who never knows best, bringing you some more Dragon Ball FighterZ, except I'm joined once again by the close homie Dotodoya. How you doing, dog?
Hey, what's up? Glad to be back.
And I brought him on the channel today because, real talk, so if you subscribe to his channel, which you should, link to his channel is always in the description down below whenever we do these videos, and maybe in a pinned comment. We'll see if I remember to do that. But yesterday I was thinking to myself about how I should bring him onto the channel for a video talking about DLC and the future of the game and everything, because it's something that gets asked so commonly, especially lately, that I figured I might as well actually do a dedicated video for it. And then what me being me, I woke up at like, I don't know, 3 or 4 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And the first thing I see on Twitter is him tweeting out a video he did talking about the DLC, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna still do it. We're still bringing you on the channel to talk about it.
No better time than now, right? We might as well do it while it's fresh.
Yeah. And so basically, a lot of people want to know, who do I think are the most likely characters coming to the game, and also who are the characters that I would like to see come to the game. And also, that side switch was definitely on accident, but we're gonna pretend like it was on purpose.
It looked sick. I was like, wow.
Yeah, I was kind of sick. But yeah, I guess I just want to start it off by saying the characters that I would like to see added to the game are characters that I don't think have any chance of being added. Because honestly, the ones who I want the most that had a chance are already in it. Kefla, Janemba, Bardock. Bardock was my number one wanted character in the game when the game came out, and when you know it, he's here now. But just to get
it there pretty quickly too.
Yeah, he was the very first one. I was so hyped. Hey, if y'all look back on my channel too, by the way, you can see the excitement. You can hear it in my voice, because when he got announced, I was like, yes sir, the best character in the game is on the way. I think my title was literally the best character in the game just got announced or something like that. And little did I know just how right I was at the time. But yeah, characters that I would personally like to see would be Future Gohan, Tapion, characters that I don't think very many other people would care about, especially Tapion. Future Gohan, I could kind of see people caring, but like, I just don't see a reason why they would do that.
I think Future Gohan would be pretty. I think people would be excited for that.
Yeah, so check this out, right? What if? I mean, it wouldn't happen, but tell me how sick this sounds, right? I brought this up on stream about how like he could have. I can't believe you blocked that. It's alright, you ate the 6M.
About how that's about my defense in a nutshell.
About how he could have the a Masenko as a level 3, right? Because we don't really, the Masenko is just like a regular.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, right. Okay, so check. Yeah, so he can have Masenko for his level 3, because like I really just want like a really dope Masenko for a level 3 in this game. But then give him a level 5 where he does a backflip into the one-handed Kamehameha.
All right, now you kind of. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree with all that, especially because that's when I tell people I want Kid Gohan, 99% of the reason why is because I don't know why. But when Gohan shouts Masenko, I'm like, bro, that was sick.
Yeah, like I like that attack a lot.
Yeah, Masenko is really cool, and that's the only reason. Like, if I were to ever play Trunks, it's only because he's the only character that yells Masenko.
Does he say it in this game? I've been playing in Japanese for so long, I don't even remember.
Yeah, whenever you hit me with that beam of yours, he always yells at me. Also, I did that wrong.
But what about you? I know you're. Oh my goodness, Trunks. I'm sorry. I know you're a big. You're really vocal about saying that you would love for Raditz to come into the game.
I am the leader of the Raditz fan club. But yeah, I mean, you brought up Tapion, Future Gohan. I would actually. I think I'm on that next tier of characters that nobody cares about. I'm really a fan of Raditz, Zarbon.
Zarbon?
Those would be. Yeah, Zarbon's sick, bro. I always like side villains, and I feel like Zarbon was actually a good side villain, because he came in, beat Vegeta, then got beaten. Perfect, bro. Cap that off. Even I don't want Dotodoya though. He can stay in irrelevance.
Wait, what? What's the beef with Dotodoya?
I don't know, bro. He's just ugly and he's lame.
Damn.
I don't know. He's just boring, bro. He's boring.
Hey, listen,
bro.
I'm not a hit keeper for Dotodoya, so I feel you. Ooh. But oh no, I dropped it.
Yeah, I feel like nobody wants Dotodoya. But that could just be that. Oh, I thought I deserved to get 2H there.
You scared. You're scared. Dato, you're scaring me. You're scaring me. You're scaring me. Am I dead here? Nah, we're not dead here.
Yeah, I messed up so bad. But
yeah,
I can't think of any other characters right now. But yeah, I like a lot of lame characters.
Yeah, the characters I always wanted to see the most in the game are in the game. Like, oh, I forgot you're in Spark. Bardock's in the game, Kefla's in the game. All of my top picks, even Gogeta, although that being said, I would have preferred a different version of Gogeta. But I mean, much like yourself, I believe that all hope is not lost when it comes to that pick. Because if we're talking about characters who I think have a chance of still coming to the game, I think Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is a likely candidate, just for the simple fact that we have evidence that leads us to believe that Omega Shenron is coming to the game. And I mean, I don't think you're just gonna add Omega and no other GT characters. And a lot of people really seem to have it in their heads that we're gonna get some sort of Tournament of Power DLC continuations, like Ribrianne, or I don't know, the Bergamo or something. But I just don't see that being the case, especially because I don't think you can top anybody from top with I don't think you can top Ultra Instinct Goku, right? So I think at this point you're left with like going to like movie characters or GT, because I don't think they're gonna be doing like Dragon Ball Heroes or anything like that. So
yeah, that Tournament of Power theme, like, idea was pretty good. I definitely just mashed there.
I see. I let you
a
get
lot
away
of
with
people
it.
had it in their head that Tournament of Power like had to be the go-to move, but yeah, I just don't. I like you. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think they're gonna try to, especially because I'm definitely on the side that Omega looks so likely right now that I just can't see it. I can't see it. I don't see a Tournament of Power theme anymore.
Yeah, no, I put way more stock into the final characters being GT than the Tournament of Power. And even if it's not like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I'm pretty sure Omega Shenron is coming. And then other than him, like, it could also just be like two villains, which again, people seem to think it's always got to be like a villain and a hero, which, I mean, I guess I see the evidence to support why people feel that way, but I personally wouldn't be surprised if it's Omega Shenron and Baby Vegeta, or Omega Shenron and Super 17, which I know a lot of people aren't big fans of Super 17, but here's my thing about Super 17, right? While I don't think he was the greatest villain, he looks cool. He's got some cool moves, so I wouldn't be mad at seeing him personally.
Yeah, I don't think people would be mad about that. It's just, I feel like at this point, you just got to give it up to whoever looks cool. Super 17 would look cool. Baby Vegeta, on it. Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Not a fan of that. But yeah, I feel like if we are going that GT route, and aren't I actually think that the hero and villain thing is like pretty good for just character select screen continue, like
continuity,
you know, keeping it continuity would be the word. But aren't we lopsided like right now? I don't remember which side we're lopsided to, but I remember like I feel like we're off balance already, so I feel like they could just go either way.
I actually don't remember myself.
That was nice.
I'm not gonna lie, I tried to EX Lariat.
But yeah, if we were going GT route for me, I think obviously it'd be, I'm gonna work off the idea that we are getting Omega. So that's Omega, and for me, if we get a hero, Gogeta would be sick, any of the Super Saiyan 4s. And if it has to be a villain, I'd like to see Baby, I think that's how I'd work it out if it had to be GT.
In a perfect world for me, and again, just because of the evidence that we have to support, I really feel like Omega Shenron's coming. I would love to see a Super Saiyan 4. So I feel like it makes the most sense. See, it's hard because like I don't think they'd add Super Saiyan 4 Goku or Vegeta without the other. But there's only one more spot, unless they want to pull off some, you know, like Kefla style shows, like surprise is another character, which I guess isn't entirely out of the realm of possibility, especially since that we're only getting, was it 5 or 6 characters as opposed to the 8 that we got before? Like, what is it? So we it was originally 4, and then Kefla was a surprise 5th, but last season we got 6, and the season before that was 8, I think, right?
Yeah, I think that's how it worked out.
Right, so it's not completely out of the realm of possibility that we can get a drop like that. That would be sick. I would lose my mind. But at the same time, I'm just wondering how likely it is to get another Gogeta when we already have Super Saiyan Blue. But like, I'm gonna be honest, man. I was kind of hyped when Gogeta got revealed, and when he got in the game, I was like, ooh, shiny new toy. You know, he's kind of cool. But after playing with him, I'm just like, man, he's kind of clunky. He's not really for me, man. Not to mention that if you've been following the channel, you know, Gogeta players and I don't exactly get along.
Yeah, I think it wouldn't be out of the picture. I feel like, I don't know, there'd be so much to work with a character like it. I guess in a way, like I feel like I get people like, oh, there's already a Gogeta, so there can't be another one. Because that's how I feel with Super Buu. I feel like once they gave Kid Buu Human Extinction Attack, I'm like, it's a wrap.
Yeah. No, I've never had any hope for Super Buu getting into the game, even though surprisingly a lot of people have requested him, which has always been funny to me how people ask for like another Buu, or a lot of people were like, you know, caping for Majin Vegeta. It's like, okay, y'all meme and joke every season about all the Gokus, all this and that, but then y'all keep asking for other versions of other characters. So like, is it just the hate boner for Goku, which I mean, power to you. I'm not a big Goku fan either, but like, I don't pretend to be surprised that the main character has the most variations in the game. But I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I don't feel the same about Gogeta though. I feel like maybe it's because his name alone. It's like I feel like they'd be, yeah, we could work something out for Gogeta, but yeah, I think that would probably be, because then you could get the big season finale, like with it's gonna be hard to top DBS Broly and Gogeta Blue just based off when it happened.
I agree.
And the hype behind the dramatic finish. And that's another thing. I feel like they might want dramatics for the final couple characters.
I would like to think so, but I don't know. I mean, they did it for Gogeta and Broly, right? But like, they've been kind of skimping with the dramatics. I thought that every character that got added as DLC was going to get a dramatic finish, and that just has not been the case for this game.
I thought that back when the game first came out too.
I was really hoping.
They really like.
So like, I don't remember. Did you get it early too? Because remember, like when the Switch version came out, some of us got it early, and that means we got like early access to 17 and cooler and shit. I know I got it. Rhyme got it. I don't remember if you got it as well. But
I technically didn't get it, but Rhyme put in a word for me, and I did end up getting it.
Yeah, so Rhyme and I spent so much time trying to find the dramatic finish for Cooler and 17, like for each of their dramatic finish. And we're just like, yo, I can't figure it out. Like, is it a different input? Is it like just not the characters we're expecting? And just come to find out, they just didn't have one. And I was really surprised by that because every other character up to that point did.
Oh yeah, I guess I never thought about that. Wow, so it took. Looking back, that's actually kind of impressive because I remember because Bardock came out and he had 2 dramatic finishes alone, and that was back in the day where both characters released simultaneously.
Yeah.
And then Broly also had 2 dramatic finishes. Right? That was both base game, right? Gohan and Goku. So yeah. That was 4 dramatic finishes with 1 DLC drop, and then who came after them? Was it Vegito?
Vegito and Zamasu, yeah.
Okay, so and then they both had 1. Zamasu had 2 again.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were really fast. So I guess looking back, it feels like that dream died so early for me, but I guess it was like a good year.
Yeah, no, because like it wasn't until Cooler and 17 that we didn't get dramatic finishes. Every other character up to that point had them.
Yeah, and I feel like that's another reason why I think they want to go out on a bang like each time, because Cooler and 17, looking back, that was a weak like they really barely got across that finish line in terms of hype.
Well, Cooler himself, I don't feel like was that hype for a lot of people, but after coming right off of the Dragon Ball Super Tournament of Power, I feel like people were extremely excited for 17. I think that might have been. Yeah. I think for that season, 17 was the most hype, like original, like reveal, or, like build up for people. Then he came out and people felt like he was lackluster, but like leading up to it, people were ecstatic.
Yeah, I feel like I agree. And that was correct me if I'm wrong, but that was like they took a while to, because I don't remember how it happened, but I just remember there was a very long wait. Like it felt like we were moving pretty quick, and then for Cooler or 17, maybe it was just 17 that felt like it took a long time. But I remember maybe it's because they showed off Cooler and waited for 17.
I don't remember exactly how they rolled it out. There was a long period
where people were like, "Ah, bro, it feels like nothing's happening."
I feel like people are always impatient like that though, because like even now people are like, and I get it, especially for somebody who bought the season pass, you kind of feel like they owe you to be quicker with it, or I don't know. I just have a different perspective. I feel like some people are really impatient, but I understand why they are the way they are, I suppose.
It's I just remember like feeling like, yeah, it has been a pretty decent wait, which is crazy to think about considering now like we get 1 character.
Yeah, it's we were getting 2 at a time, and now it's like fewer characters spread out even farther and fewer between.
Well, I'll be over here if you need me.
I guess another thing about it though that makes me feel the way that I feel is that, like, again, the characters I wanted the most are already in the game. So it's like, while I'll be excited for whatever they do just because it's new content for the game and new characters I get to play in what's potentially my favorite game ever, I'm not like, oh man, I really hope they add this guy, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I feel like that's kind of moved past for me. I think I'm just excited about everybody. But I've always kind of been somewhat like, oh my god, I can't believe that didn't hit me. I guess I've always kind of been like that. I don't remember. Maybe the last character I really, really wanted was UI Goku, and he's sick. So I think I capped out.
I sleep.
He's pretty sick, bro.
I can't help but notice you're not playing him though.
I'm not because I don't know.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't. Playing UI Goku feels like
dirty, cheating.
Yeah. A little bit. It just feels like I'm not like maybe it's because I play Krillin all the time, but when I hit square with UI Goku, I feel like
Yeah,
like somebody's guiding my hand.
I bet.
I hit square with Krillin, I feel a rush. Like I feel alive. I never know if I'm gonna get hit or hit somebody. I feel like we'll overthrow, bro. I just felt like it.
You know,
I don't know why.
You might have had the right call on that one. I ain't gonna lie.
I was thinking of UI Goku, dude. I needed to level 3.
I'm just gonna spark you. Don't mind me. Yo, Trunks, you got me. Thank you.
Okay, he did.
Nice.
I don't
Hold
like
this. Oh, you
No, thank
reflected
you.
it.
Okay,
Thank
Trunks,
you,
I'll be over here if you need me.
Wait. Thank you.
No, that's bad.
Ah, man.
Oh, yeah.
Barry.
Do you want to talk about what you think is going to happen after the DLC? We didn't talk about when we think we're getting the DLC. So when do you think, what window are we looking at
right now we currently have the online national championships going on. It's been a great event. I've been having a lot of fun. It's been really entertaining from a spectator standpoint. And I think a lot of the players have been having fun with it as well. And I don't know exactly when it's supposed to end because they're doing like a round robin format and then it leads into like a playoffs between like the top 4. And I can only assume that like when it's all finished, whether that's I guess at the end of the month or at the start of December, we'll get some sort of reveal or information talking about the next character. So I want to say, because I don't know, I would like to think we actually get the characters next month, but we might not actually see them until January. And again, it's like I want to believe that they want to have both characters out before the 3rd anniversary of the game in January of next year, but I don't really know because the only way that they would do that at this point is if they double drop, which I guess leads some sort of credit to the theory you said before about potentially them dropping both characters, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I would lose my mind if they drop both characters next month, that's for sure.
Yeah, I feel like I would too, which is crazy because it used to be the normal. But if they did it now, I'd be like,
I'd be like, oh, let's go.
Man, that would be wild. But I don't know why that idea got in my mind. Maybe just because it's been such a different year. But for some reason, a double drop does not seem impossible to me.
Yeah, it doesn't seem impossible to me either. I don't think it's the most likely scenario, but I think there's definitely a chance.
And again, I want to stress, I don't think it's necessary. But for some reason, I just can't get the idea of them doing it out of my mind. Do you want a super dash or okay?
I kind of want to, but I won't do it. Hey, leave me alone.
Oh. No. Okay, we're
double
fine.
no. It's okay. You know what?
That's not good for me. All right.
You know what? I'll take that.
Okay, just sit me down. I appreciate it.
You know what?
I don't know why in my head I was like same side.
Wait, can I do this? Off the... not if I drop it, I can't. Forgot about that. It's fine. You'll drop this, thanks. You're such a pal.
That was a bad drop.
Oh, that was such a good air. Nice. I just got impatient. Low key, I wanted the raw level 3. I probably should have done it. Nah, you might have jumped out of it, but still.
I would have screamed regardless, so it would have probably been worth it.
All right, Dotto, just do me a favor and get hit by this.
I don't know what. I'm just gonna vanish. I don't know if I had to, but you know what? I got Gale Claw.
That's right.
Hey, if nobody got me, I know EX Gale Claws.
You do in fact have Gale Claws, but yeah, I'd like to think that we get at least one character before 2021. But it would be so sick if we got both of whoever it is that's left.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they take their anniversaries relatively seriously. Not like in terms of in-game events or anything, but I feel like they've always, and this has been a very different year, so I wouldn't be upset with them if they messed up, but they've always gotten that deadline. Even when the worst of times, it was like, are they gonna announce anything? Or they usually they reach the finish line. So I guess that's why I feel like a double drop might be possible as well.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see what the future of the game holds after the season, because I'd like to think they do more with the game, but I don't know if they're going to do like another version or if they can somehow manage to squeeze out another season of DLC with potentially movie characters or like, you know what I'm saying? I just have no clue what their intentions are with the game after the season, because like they've done pretty much all they can do when it comes to the most recent and relevant stuff. So I just would like to know how much more support the game is going to see.
I also would like to. Oh, gee, you know what? Can I just mash?
I hate it here.
That's
he barlocked my barlock.
They've also always done that as like the at the end of the world tour. They're like, "Don't worry, we got you with another season." But whether it's another season of DLC or just another version, that would also be. When did they actually? Has the year really flown by? When did season 3 happen?
Like, when did it start?
Yeah, like, did it just start at the end of season 2 right away? I feel like that. Maybe because I'm confusing it with season 3.5, but
I want to say it started in like February or March, right?
I don't know, dude. That is crazy to me. It feels like it's been a couple days.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's been that long because of the way this year has worked out, and we haven't really had, like, you know, the offline tournament scene and everything. So it doesn't feel like as much has happened. So it still feels kind of new. And then, like, again, because we actually got another patch this year with season 3.5, as we're calling it, it still feels like pretty fresh in comparison. Especially in comparison to season 2, because season 2 felt like it lasted forever.
Yeah, and when they announced season 3, that was when they also announced that they weren't going to do micro balance changes. They were just going to do one big mid-season one, which is what I'm referring to as season 3.5. So I guess, yeah, it's been a full year since season 3. So
I just want to know, every time you tech forward and push a button like that, I have a fucking heart attack inside. People who do that frighten the shit out of me.
It is a dangerous maneuver.
it gives me a panic attack every time. The rocks.
I'm just gonna Bardock.
It ain't gotta be like this, Doto. You're sit down. Okay. Y'all know Trunk sucks. Oh, yeah, yo, buff Trunks. Oh my goodness gracious. This character y'all been saying is top tier, by the way. Yeah,
That's me.
Thank you.
Why do I never think that's gonna happen? But yeah, it's crazy to me that they could do a new version with. I guess that's what's wild, is that we're getting closer to, if they do continue support, another balance patch, or at least a micro one with different takes on mechanics.
I'll tell you what my dream is, right? They announce a new version of the game for next generation, so PS5 and Xbox Series X with rollback. And honestly, you get my $60 all over again. You announce a new version of the game for this generation with rollback. You get not only will I pay a full $60, I'll buy 10 copies of it and just start handing them out.
I guess the only downside to that is Bandai's contract with new Dragon Ball games, right?
See, I still don't know all the details of how that works, and I don't know if that would count as them being able to. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you swing that.
I think they could swing it to definitely count it, but I'm not like. I guess my worry is that they wouldn't. I don't know. I guess they wouldn't count it. I guess they have other plans for Dragon Ball games. So I don't know. I don't know how that works out.
It should count. If Street Fighter 5 can be nominated for the third or fourth year in a row for the Game Awards, and fucking Ultimate Mortal Kombat 11. Not to say that those aren't good games or anything. Not that I'm a fan of Street Fighter, but that's not. The point is, if those can count as new versions, as new titles that can be counted on that ballot, then a new version of Fighter should count as a new game for their contract. However that works. That's just my opinion.
I think it would count, but I guess what I'm just saying is, like, if they have any other plans for Dragon Ball. Then I don't know. It's kind of like if I was going to, like, oh, I'm gonna get up, so I might as well, take this cup with me to go get a refill.
Right.
But it's like, oh, if I'm going to get a different drink, maybe I just won't bring the cup anyway. So I don't know. That's my only worry. But I get the analogy, but that was a weird ass analogy. I couldn't think of a decent analogy. So I was like, how can I leave something behind to go get a different something? I don't know. It's like, bro, please don't leave it behind. Just to treat yourself, man. You already got half a game right here. Take another year off, bro. You earned it.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm excited to see what the future of the game holds. I think this season of DLC is going to wrap up with something pretty exciting, and then as far as what comes after that, only time will tell. But thank you, Doto, for joining me today. Thank you for the games. Thank you for kicking my ass, as always. And you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for being here and being a better Bardock player than I am.
Hey, anytime, bro. And I don't know if that last part was true, but appreciate it.
Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Hit this video with a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already, so you can stay tuned for all the awesome content I put on bring you. And with all that being said, that's pretty much all for today. And remember, another capital T swing the bat. Later.